I think I'll start over, okay? In recent years, I've gotten really interested in the question of friendship. What is it, and why is it so important? Of course, there are many different kinds of soul friends. There are many different kinds of deep relationships and friendships. But what we know is that over the course of a life, each one of these actually helps to co-create us. And the idea here is that the self is a co-created being. It's co-created in relationships. We're profoundly embedded in social and interpersonal relationships. And I think oftentimes we don't realize that, which means that we don't use those relationships to the fullest to become who we can become. So I got really interested in it partly because at the age of 60, when I moved to a new city a number of years ago, I made the best friend of my life. And so I got very interested in friendship. What is it? How do I systematically promote it? And that inquiry led me to write a book called Soul Friends. We tend to think of the human being as kind of an island unto itself. We tend to think of ourselves as individuals that are profoundly separate. The truth is that we're profoundly interdependent. And we are actually created and co-created in this series of deep relationships that we have through life. There's a great story from the Buddhist canon of the Buddha's best friend, Ananda. And the Buddha's best friend, Ananda, one day says to him, "Lord, tell me this, what's the role of spiritual friendship on the spiritual path? Is there an important place for spiritual friendship on the path?" And the Buddha says something like, "Ananda, never ask me that question again. The whole of the spiritual life is about spiritual friendship. The whole thing."